All right, so here's a quick video of one tool that most DIYers won't have, or one ability that they don't have at their disposal. So again, the Ford SC, right, 2014, has only 44,000 miles on it, right? Call it 45,000 miles. Rotating these tires, so all these tires have been removed. This was on the passenger rear. This was on the, this was on the driver rear, so it's on diagonal. I'm not sure how the manufacturer, I could have looked at the manual. Some recommend forward and aft. In fact, I might look at it and see before I reinstall them. But some will recommend forward and aft, switching them around, and then go left to right or something. And then, trying to remember that pattern. I think if you just move them around, that's adequate. And that's typically what I do, right? So this one was in the back. That one in the back was in the front. And so forth, right? That was in the back. That was in the front. Well, I'm not certain you'll be able to see in the back here. Not certain you're going to be able to see this tire well because I don't have adequate light back here. But look at the threads on this tire. Look on the threads. I haven't not measured the depth on these, but look at the thread on these. Look on the sidewall, right? That one over there is very similar to this one. I'm just not gonna go over there because it's kind of darker in that corner. I'm gonna try to keep this as a short. I'm not sure what the definition of a short is. Then look at this one. This was on the driver's side rear. I mean, look at it. That's certain if I'm giving effect right here. But can you see that the inside is slightly more worn, significantly more worn than the edges. Now, to me, this does not have any dry rot. I've not looked up, actually, I'm not too versed on I looked it up once on how to tell the age of a tire. There's like a number on it and stuff. I know I looked it up on my Tacoma when I was trying to replace the spare. Is it a 27? Yeah, I'm not gonna give you false information. I'll have to look it up and see how old these tires are. But you can see the threads on these. It doesn't look like it's dry rotted. 44,000 miles. These are Firestone. See if I can. These are some Firestone branded tires. So that tells me they're not original to the car. There you go, Firestone symbol. And if someone knows the year based on, let me see. I'm not sure if that's the information you need. I want to say the information you need is over here. Right there. I gotta look it up myself to see how old these tires are. But trying to still keep this as a short. Again, I don't know. But look at this one. This was on the passenger side rear. Look at how, like, there's no thread left on this. And I will say, looking at this vehicle just sitting, it looked like it had a camber on it. It looked like the wheels had a camber. So, for the life of me, I always forget the name of these YouTubers. The Car Care Nut. He recently did a video, I think he was talking about alignments and stuff. I was thinking about doing a video about that prior to seeing his video, because it's one of the things that I have oftentimes neglected on my cars is I can do most of the basic maintenance, and I try to do a little bit more advanced stuff, but I don't have an alignment rack. I don't know anything about alignment. Maybe if I get an alignment rack, yeah, I could figure it out, right? But let's see. Not sure if this is going to remain a short. Does this have any counterweight in there? Yeah, it does have some counterweight in there. And it does have some counterweight residue right there, it looks like. So, this probably has been on an alignment rack at some point in time. But when was the last time that it was aligned? I don't know. I don't have any service history on this car. So, if you're a DIYer, do all your things. Who knew if the suspension part was replaced in the back? I got to get that there. Again, I'm defeating the purpose of having a short. But who knows if any of the suspension parts were replaced and then they never got an alignment. Or maybe the tires have never been rotated, right? They've just been taken off, dropped, put back up there, right? So I say this to say the purpose of this video, keep it under 6 minutes. As a DIYer, get an alignment done. I am definitely guilty of that. And I'm probably gonna have to get 2 new tires. Hopefully I can get matching tires. In theory, I just want to get 4 new tires, but I'll run the good ones in the back and see if it causes more issues. I mean, this is not gonna get driven a whole lot as of yet, but get yourself an alignment as a DIYer, a professional alignment, because if not, you could have stuff like that. As me always say, like on editing.